I'm Terry Walker, and this is my scrapyard.
All right, Dean. You all right, pal?
All right, boss. I buy cars, I strip them, squash them, and flog the lot.
It's coming together nicely.
I've never seen a place like this.
Don't strain yourselves, will you?
Try not to, boss.
It's the love of my life. Other than our Lyndsay, the wife.
Who's paying it?
Is it more than £1,000?
Yeah, who's
You're paying it?
No, I'm not. You're paying it.
No.
Nobody can do the deal like Terry, nobody. He is a one-off.
One day we plan to hand this all over to our kids.
I am here solely for my family.
He loves this job.
Good on that, yeah, John. You don't find them at corner shops. But first, we've got to get it running right.
Stop messing about! It's exactly how it shouldn't be.
And that's the hard bit.
I want the yard to be run properly.
Oh, Frank! When it's not even safe to work, he's under this bonnet of this car for nothing. Can you get an IV's vest on? You? That's not IV's. Worst case scenario, they'll close us down. In the middle of all this chaos, we've got to somehow try to earn a few quid as well. I'll stop.
But if we stick together, do the job right, and keep the cars rolling in, we'll be one big, happy family.
Terry's feeling positive about the yard, and he's taken Lyndsay to their favourite restaurant to plan a special trip together.
Why are we going?
Well, I just thought I'd take you to Venice, you know, like it's the city of love and all that, you know. Maybe sort of like bring you out your shell a bit.
You're not taking me for that. What are we going for?
Well, I thought we might just have a look out round, you know, a typical Italian breaker's yard.
Yeah.
Why?
It's not my idea of a romantic week.
And that's not the only surprise Terry has up his sleeve. He's got his eye on some expensive Italian-made machinery for the yard, but first he'll have to sweet-talk his finance chief.
You might have to sell some of your shoes.
Sell them, why?
Well, we need to raise some money to buy a shredder.
We don't need a shredder.
No, you don't know yet. I just need to keep an open mind. I'm not saying we will, I'm not saying we won't.
I won't be buying anything if I don't agree to it.
You know, I've got to convince you that, haven't I?
Cheers.
Cheers, big ears.
After a painful restructuring, Terry and Lyndsay's yard is running better than it ever has in its 30-year history. Terry's put in place supervisors who are taking charge of their areas.
Yeah, I should have that. Just come over to see us, love, £10.
He feels confident the place is cleaner and safer, and most importantly, takings are up.
It's all nice and calm and relaxed, and it's a bit weird, really. It's giving me the butterflies and the collywobbles because I'm thinking, like, you know, why is it so tranquil and everyone's just getting on with what they're supposed to do?
With time for big dreams, Terry's decided on a yard makeover. He's heard about some high-end Italian equipment that rips cars up and uses magnets to separate out the different valuable metals.
There's got to be something to move on to keep the aspirations going, you know, to something different. And I'm moving on to shredders, so that's our next little venture, just having a little mooch over to Italy.
Sometimes with Terry, he does these ideas and he changes his mind, and 10 minutes later it's back to normal again.
I don't know where he's going to put it.
Here. In here.
Well, what pay rise when he gets back then, if he can afford that.
You need a pay rise? You'd be lucky if you not drop your wages down. You'd be lucky, I'm telling you.
So what are you actually going to Venice for?
We're going to Italian manufacturers first, and then we're going to a typical Italian scrapyard where they've already got one of these shredders working.
Do you think Lyndsay's going to want to do that?
I don't know. She's going to be paying for it. She's going to want to see it.
She's going to want to see what she's getting for her money.
So yes, I am vegetarian. Sono vegetariano.
Oh, just I don't want everything.
Glass of wine. Un bicchiere di vino. It's just that'll suit our Lyndsay, that
Yeah,
won't it?
you bitch of vino.
He's come up with a great idea to visit Italy.
Far?
It's to go and look at a shredder.
Oh, how lucky are you?
Lucky? I don't even want him to buy one. They're really expensive.
Right, what are they, like 500 grand?
It's another one of his mad ideas because he's bored.
He's not bought it for a while, has he? If it wasn't the shredder, it'd be something else.
This will be the first time that we've been away from the yard under the new regime. It's probably a bit too soon yet, but Terry's done it, so I think you'll be OK.
I hope so.
Flipping Venice. They have floods, you know. They have floods 4 times a year as well.
And Terry's big plans for the yard aren't just about buying new toys. While he's away, he wants the lads to sort out, rearrange and label hundreds of spare parts.
I want you to empty these shelves here, and I want you to bring all the gearboxes from up top into here. And then, so when I get back and I look in there, all I've got is a load of gearboxes, starters, alternators, whatever, all marked up proper.
While Terry and Lyndsay are in Italy, their son John and daughter Gemma will also be away. So next in line to take charge is Terry's cousin Lee, who runs the sales office.
You know, you've been doing really well on takings lately. So while I'm away, mate, I'm only away for a week, but I want you to try and keep it up to that 4 bag a day. A nice 4 a day will be right. Car sales, takings, bit of mail order.
No worries, mate. Things will keep rolling. I mean, we've not gone less than 4 a day anyway, have we?
Swear to God. It is, mate. We know how we do it.
I'm not unduly concerned with leaving this yard next week and going to Italy. Literally is running itself. Whoa! Shit. You need to cut that seatbelt off. It's trapping under your wheel.
The reason, I mean, I'm going with him, obviously, because I have the purse string, so to speak. I get the finance, so it's my decision at the end of the day.
Bloody hell's all this from now? You're not going for a month. How's this iron found its way in my case?
Listen, I need my hairdryer, I need my makeup. Stop arguing. And I need the iron.
It's the first day in the yard with the boss away.
Tumbleweeds come through the yard.
It's quiet, isn't it? Proper quiet. 4 of them, 5 of them have not turned in work. Simon's not turned in today. Danny's not turned in. Rob ain't turned in. Day goes away and it's quiet and half the yard ain't turned in. Do you know, it's a great start, isn't it?
But Lee's younger brother, 16-year-old Dean, is starting the morning in unusually good spirits for a work day.
You need to check if some of them are good tyres.
One of his mates, 18-year-old baby Dave, has just got a job in the yard.
Today, I want you stripping all these wheels, I want you to stay on them until they're done.
Don't get tied up with Dean, yeah?
No, I won't.
You be your own person.
All right.
You got any fags?
No.
Shit.
You had one left. Have you smoked it? You got to get you, Dean.
Smoked it.
18-year-old looks about 12, doesn't he?
Chris, kids a fag.
What are you smiling at me for? What you smiling? What you still doing? Go and do that.
Isn't no getting there. He lost
Carry
him a
on.
flop out.
He's showing off in front of that kid. That's all he's doing, showing off in front of him.
All the breakers.
They've not got the usual what we would have in Carmelo's.
What, polo pepe?
Well, yeah,
Polo.
you can have chicken.
Chicken in pepper sauce, that's what we usually have, isn't it?
They have got quite a bit of fish, but I don't really
but
fancy
it's not Friday, love. It's not Friday.
Buongiorno. Buongiorno. There you go.
Prawn cocktail, please.
Cocktail, yes.
Yeah, how you say this in Italiano?
Cocktail di gamberi.
Cocktail di gambroni and a peronio.
Peroni, Italian beer, Moretti.
Yeah.
Sure.
Prosecco, please. I'm not forgetting.
Thank you very much, thank you. And anyway, before I came away, I set certain people some tasks, you know, yeah, just bits of things that do.
Are you paying attention?
Yeah.
Sorry, am I boring you?
No, just looking at my ring. There's a tooth missing off it. Go on, sorry.
Just quiet, Lyndsay.
Yeah.
I really don't know what's going on. I don't know, it's quiet, but do you know something? It's like I said to Terry last week, it happens, this. So
Go to where?
No, it'll go up to 1 o'clock, not take a penny, I've done it.
then it's mad.
And then thousands it after me.
Yeah.
It's like, how? Why?
Because people can't be bothered coming in the morning.
It's like guaranteed now, I'll go back now with my dinner. It's been quiet all morning and phones won't stop.
Yeah.
Where's Dino? Honey? Right.
Well, you're going to have to start cracking on and getting something done. Instead of standing there.
Spanner lads Dave and Coxie are beginning Terry's mammoth task of rearranging the yard. Baby Dave and Dean are supposed to be helping them.
Come on, Dean. I've got to tag these up, come on.
Don't pick up these lazy ideas.
Fucking please, though.
Well, that's all he wants to do. Sit on the stacker.
Does it all the time, when Terry's not about. When Terry's here, he'd have a brush now sweeping up, wouldn't he?
He does.
I've known Dean for 4 years now. Never changed, still like a big kid. Needs to act his age. Have you got some more tags?
I'll go get some.
But Dean's not the only one not acting his age. Gate runner Mick has the job of meeting customers at reception, but with nobody coming in, he's taking a bit of a break.
I think they're playing tig.
Oh my days.
Seriously.
What the hell's going on? I don't even know what I am. I don't even know what to say.
Mick come up to me and went, "Tig, you're it. What's all that about when his work's to be done?"
Right, come on then, game of hide and seek. You're not playing hide and seek. We're here to sell parts, cars, engines.
If we get a customer in here, mate, we'll stop doing everything we're doing and sell
Well,
parts.
Dave Lockett's over there and doing the gearbox on his own, right? Terry wants them gearboxes done before he gets back, so why don't you put all hands on deck, helping Dave while it's quiet?
Oh my God, I can't stress how much we need sales today.
You do know we've got a target, don't you? 4 grand.
A day?
A day. 5, 6 o'clock, Terry's got me on the phone, wanting to know how days gone. You know, and I don't want to turn around and say, look, mate, we've only done a grand.
Mind them curbs.
Look at them lovely hills.
Luckily for Lee, calling the yard is the last thing on Terry's mind. Right now, on the outskirts of Venice, he's a man on a mission.
I'm loving it, really. Getting excited now, thinking about that we're actually right near this factory now. It's not far away from here.
No, my God, it's a great big canal there, for God's sake. Shine a light. Oh,
Don't worry, Lyndsay, you're in good.
I've gone funny. Some flags there, is that it?
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's it. We're here.
Brilliant.
Yes! What are you going to do?
Well, it looks closed.
Here at Banno, they make the machine that Terry's been dreaming of. He hasn't seen it in action yet, but it's love at first sight.
For this here now, what I'll do is I will sell my home and go and live in a caravan.
On his own.
Gone over the top there, haven't you?
This is your joystick. All
Don't
around
touch
the
anything.
scrapyard.
I'll be playing with it in my caravan at home on my own.
Yeah.
What sort of money is that?
A little bit.
You know, it's all accessible. Yeah.
Would you like to have a look upstairs?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, just
God, there's an upstairs to it as well.
There's an upstairs to it. We're not living in it.
By separating out and selling its component materials, every scrap car in Terry's yard could be worth 3 times as much. But with prices starting around £500,000, Lyndsay's going to take some convincing.
He seriously would go and live in that, honestly. If he had the checkbook, he'd probably write a cheque out now. He's got to do a lot of research on this, you know, before I even contemplate buying one.
I'll tell you what, I'd just love that to be parked in my yard and get cracking with that.
I'm bored stiff. I want something to eat now. Get the hell out of here.
Coxie, Dave Lockett, can one of you come and do gate, please? Because there's cars everywhere and I've not a clue where Mick is.
Back in the yard, there's finally been a late afternoon flurry of customers.
There's customers outside knocking about. You know, there's vehicles everywhere and there's nobody there to serve them. They just look lost. And then at the end, they'll come over to me and go, I'm going, mate. Before I visit, it's like, whoa, yeah, and then I'm pulling them back. I played Tig earlier. Yeah, Dave, watch him out.
With gate runner Mick still missing, Lee's had to leave the office to try and handle the situation.
2 minutes, lads, he's run round looking.
We've got black and silver.
Yeah, I've got that. Do you want it?
But it's not working.
People running around like headless chicken.
375 plus that come down to.
Customers waiting and people asking certain lads in the yard for parts, and then you go and get the part, you think, wrong car.
Have that come at cars are parking wherever they want? Customers are stood here clueless to what, you know.
What have I said to you about chilling out, mister? I said to you, stop shouting, stop stressing out. Oh. I'm going.
If Terry had seen the way the yard is now, I think he'd fly back over, kick everybody up their ass. This is the worst I've seen it.
Any available spanner man, please come to reception.
I need this because of you lot.
And then we'll send them over to an agent. Does that come up on print?
I do.
Just have a look.
You've been gone for an hour starting a fucking car.
An hour? I haven't been an hour.
Mate, I've been, look at all this. I've been jumping in and out myself. That's
Mate,
these.
it's not been an hour.
There's been cars everywhere, wagons everywhere.
It's not been an
If
hour.
you could hear me up
It's not
Saturday,
been
you're
an
not
hour.
going to come and see me.
Because I'm busy.
Thanks to the chaos at reception, more customers have not translated into more sales.
Today, the system has just gone out the window.
Lee's still far from Terry's £4 target, and his brother Dean is not helping.
I'm gonna drive it.
No!
There we go.
Back!
He's pissed me off now. He's wound me up.
Chill, because it's not good for you to get stressed like that. So
You
just
know,
chill.
but this is, I'm actually emotional about this. It pisses me off, this with him. If he wasn't family, this conversation wouldn't be happening. You're showing off all the time, that's what you're doing. Yeah, you are getting cocky in your attitude just because you've got your friend with you. Well, that'll end. I'll finish you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Pissing me off, this now.
Answer this.
Fucking winding me up, that.
Hey, get your stuff. Get out the yard. Get out.
Lyns, got my phone, love.
Wait. I'm on phone. Yeah, I'm going to tell me in a bit. Hello?
Yes, Lee.
Hello, Terry. You all right?
I just thought I'd give you a bell. I've not got long. But, because Lyndsay's giving me funny looks here. What I'm going to do, mate, I'm thinking of selling my house and moving in a caravan.
Have you had a drink?
No, this machine is absolutely the dog's doo-doos.
God.
You know, like now, because you've been doing well at yard and that, it's making me think like I could come and buy something like this, but how are you doing today?
I mean, it's not ours. I mean, on my parts,
I've done about around £1,000.
It's not ours.
And cars, we've sold 2 cars, so I'm probably going to be on about £2.5 at it there.
May as well get in car and just come home then, don't I?
don't be like that. It's just a quick stuff. It picks up, you know that.
Stop being so childish.
I don't want to hear rubbish, you know, negative stuff. I just want to hear positive things.
This is what happens when he rings home, Ross.
Please.
Done £1,000.
It's been a stressful day for Lee. He's exhausted, but he's staying late just in case a last-minute customer turns up.
You know, I'm not happy about the performance of today. You know, I just want to stay open. I'm hoping that I could just, you know, take us over the edge, you know, get us on average.
I were up in the clouds and all of a sudden, boom, I'm back down to the ground, you know, within an instant. Too many ups and too many downs. Going off today's figures, we're 1,000,000 miles away from buying a shredder. 1,000,000 miles away. Lyndsay's got every reason to say, you're not having it.
See you later, love.
It's the next day and Dean is in for work, but his older brother Lee has disappeared.
I don't know, I'll get hold of him now. Lee, it's Gemma. Where are you? So you are at the hospital. Have you been seen yet?
Lee's been feeling faint and suffering from chest pains.
He's having that problem where he's having trouble breathing.
I know, because I've seen him with a bag.
Yeah,
he's breathing in and out of a bag, get a bit of air.
Could be the stress of this place.
Right, OK. We're just a bit worried about you here, that's all.
I mean, I'm working here now and doing his job, and it is really, really stressful.
I feel a bit responsible, you know, that he's... I keep winding him up all the time. Yeah, obviously he's my brother, you know. I feel sorry for him. I really do.
Meanwhile, despite yesterday's bad news from the yard, Terry and Lyndsay are going ahead with their planned visit to an Italian scrapyard to see the shredder in action.
Simone Pollini. I'm Lyndsay.
Simone Pollini's yard processes over 400 cars a week, 4 times as many as Terry's.
So this is do you recognize
This is a huge operation. The machinery on this is millions of pounds.
But machinery is making the business.
Yeah, of course. Is that material came out of the shredder already, or is that got to go into the shredder?
No, it's going into the shredder. So you can put a vehicle inside, full car, and then the magnets will sort the steel, the aluminum and copper. Now we are going to see the shredder, and inside you have the possibility to see how the rotor and the cutting is produced.
For the first time, Terry's getting an insight into how the shredding machine might transform his business.
He's all excited, isn't he? He's having a look around this massive scrapyard. Mesmerised, I think he is.
I think the clean scrap's going over there. But can you see how it's got the rubber in it and the brass?
It looks well run, very, very well run. It's very clean, and I brought me wellies. I've not had to put them on.
And with his own family in the business, Terry's discovering he has something in common with the Italian yard.
This is the third generation.
When you've got family backing, you've got everything. My son is 24, so he's coming up ready, nearly ready now.
You have to keep your family together because they will be the future for becoming a yard like this.
Yeah.
It's impossible not to be inspired. You know, it's a family company. Family mean a lot. Everything, mean everything. And I did not expect this so vast and so well organized. Questa magnifico.
Magnifico. Questo è magnifico.
Inspiring.
You know, I wouldn't think twice in investing. That's why I'm here now. I've now got the confidence to say, if we've got this particular piece of kit, it'll take us forward into the future, and also hopefully make us a few quid more as well. I've just got to try and, you know, somehow or other now, get into Lyndsay's drawers and see if I can raid a piggy bank.
At the hospital, Lee's been told his symptoms are due to a hernia, probably made worse by stress.
I think, you know, he also mentioned stress, the doctor. He said, you know, he worked up that, you know, everything's tight and that, you know, I need to calm down. He mentioned meditating as well at one point. Can you imagine me sat there at yard meditating?
Sat there? Quiet. So I'll tell you in a minute.
Well, I can understand why you get stressed out, so do you?
Huh?
Believe you me.
It's hard,
Stress.
Innit?
And people like him over there sat down on his ass. That's even more stressful.
How you doing?
Sorry?
How you doing? Wish I could say we're all right, kid. Have you been in hospital?
What do you need?
Yeah.
Are
you going to be all right? Yeah, I'll be ready. Good. I'm in worrying today.
Why?
No, because I thought you
What,
were
you hated me?
all right.
All breakers?
Oh.
After Terry's visit to the Italian scrapyard, his mood has been transformed. All he wants to think about now is Italy and shredders.
Is it called San Marco, this square? Very, very lovely place. It surpasses what you see on TV for me. It's beautiful, love it. The yard got me down a little bit, but it's nothing we can't put right, and I'm just trying to put it to the back of my mind at the moment. The main thing on my mind is which caravan I'm buying when I get home, because I'm going to sell my house and buy a shredder.
Just ring him, tell him £500 delivered off.
Back at home, it's already looking like there might be better news for Terry today.
We've done around £2,000 and it's half there, so we're on target. We'll do all right. We'll pull through, as they say. Crack on with the normal.
Do you call him and get on with it?
Yeah, I'm all right, mate, I'm fine.
Everything's good here. It's really nice.
Proper nostalgic, you know, like old, you know.
Why don't you stay out there, mate? I'm only joking.
Anyway, so that's where I'm up to. We're sort of like relaxed, we're happy. I went to look at the shredder yesterday, that was...
What's the idea now with this shredder? Are you going to buy it, or...?
The thing is, Lee, I want to go forward and I want to commit. And it'll be my last deal for the yard. But the fact of the matter is, shall I go forward and invest?
Of course you should go forward. But I mean, like yesterday, mate, you know, it was a bit of a quiet day. There was no customers in the yard, the phones weren't ringing. But I mean, we're always going to have these little bit of problems because it's the game we're in. But,
yeah,
you know, we'll always see them through.
Sure is, pal, sure is.
Can you hurry up, please?
I'm going to just turn this phone off now. Just have a
couple of days now where it's just me and Lyndsay and us alone and sort of like try and relax.
So did he not say nothing about the takings?
No, he weren't like it weren't him.
He's mesmerised by the machine.
I know, I think he's fell in love with it, love at first sight.
It's either that, or he's had a Bacardi.
Should have asked him for a pay rise while he was in that sort of mood.
He's always in a good mood when he's had a beer. He'd be sat on that, what they called?
Gong or whatever, yeah.
It's a bit wide for that.
And with the phone to the yard switched off, Terry can start work on the full charm offensive he'll need to get £500,000 out of Lyndsay.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, Lyndsay, I know you realise now that it carves the way for a better future, you know, with the environment and everything. At some point in the future, get paid.
All that. That's why I'm not disagreeing yet. Anyway, take the sights in.
I am doing. I love that shredder. I really do love it, and I want it in my life.
Rather than me at this moment in time.
I've got to have one, Lyndsay. I know we'll make money with it. Lyndsay Walker, I need a shredder. Give it to me for a pair of new shoes. From Italy.
Right, do not mention the shredder again today. Keeps me calm, spending money, Gemma.
Look, it just wasted. Money gone.
Wow, that's the old Terry intake creeping in again.
Yeah, this is the site. We did want to really build on it, but it's going to need a bit more investment than what we've got.
Keep calm, Terry. Keep calm. Keep calm. There's another 30 grand. We'll do the whole of the yard. It's Lyndsay time.
It was the staff making all the big decisions in Who's the Boss. All 3 episodes are available now on BBC iPlayer. We're next looking at North Korea and its weapons technology. Should they be considered a more dangerous threat? It's Newsnight.